Hey, I thought it would be fun today to try some balance postures, but that are based close to the ground. This was a suggestion that a student gave to me this week in class, and it was kind of fun. If you're going to lose your balance, it's kind of nice to be closer to the ground, right? So here we go. Let's start out a little gradually by just finding a very loose Baddha Konasana and fluttering the knees a little bit there. Just finding a little bit of fluidity in the hips, seeing how much you can straighten the spine. Lots of space across the shoulder blades, upper chest. Beautiful. All right, so let's start by taking right hand and diving it behind the right knee. I'm just going to hold onto that foot, and the other hand is just relaxing on the left leg, which is bent. And then I'm going to, once again, try to find that nice vertical spine and just hold here. Enjoying one more breath. And let's exchange them. So now, left arm dives underneath left leg, finds the foot. Nice posture, radiant collarbones, also space across the upper back. One more breath here. And then I bet you know what's coming up. Next, we're going to do both at the same time. So first, finding that first position, and then the other one. Now the balance is starting to happen, right? So I got two legs up off the ground. So you can hold the feet, or it's kind of interesting, we create a little lotus here. If you separate the toes, heels are together, and then just create those Alapadma hands and draw it all in so that you're hugging the front body forward. So nice lengthening spine, and there you are. A lotus that's just rising up out of the murky water into the sun. You can feel that on your face, on your hands, on your feet, in your heart. And then let's let that dissolve. And once again, Baddha Konasana, we'll just flutter out the knees a little bit to release that work. Let's take a little bit of pelvic tilts here to also further release. So I've got hold of my shins, and I'm going to just posteriorly tilt the pelvis. Let my head hang forward and then draw it all forward. So tilting the pelvis in the other direction and opening the heart. Let's do that again. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale. Opening the heart forward, and again, exhale and inhale. All right, so for the next bit, we're going to start out by just doing some rock and rolls. And that's kind of fun. If you think about it, it's like falling, controlled falling forward and back. So let's see what happens. Now, to control it even more, you can keep your hands down here on the ground, and that's going to make it a little bit more secure. So here we go. Just nice little rock and rolls forward and back. Massaging those long muscles on either side of the spine. Feels so nice. Beautiful. Okay, now next time we're going to go back, and as we come forward, can you catch a balance? So here we go. Back and catch the balance. Maybe reach the hands forward, maybe straighten the legs. There you are in Navasana Boat. And let's let it go again. Swing it back, and can you catch the balance? One more time. Releasing back and catching the balance. Beautiful. Okay, the next one, we're going to try that same idea, but we're going to establish this pose first. So again, this is a balance, Supta Padangusthasana. I've got a hold of my big toes with my index finger and middle finger. I'm drawing the pelvis forward as much as I can, trying to lengthen the spine. You can always bend the knees here if that feels better in your hamstrings. So here we are. Now I'm going to actually let myself lose my balance and fall back. And I'm going to see if I can come forward and catch it again. I don't know if it's going to work, but here goes. So back and yeah, we got it. Let's try it again. Just play like you're a kid. Shall we go for 3? And forward. Yes. All right, let's find our Baddha Konasana and just flutter the knees out a little bit there, releasing that work. It was so exciting. Let's see if we can do the same thing. This time we're going to take a straddle position. So just to first warm into our straddle position, we'll take that straddle position and just kind of walk it forward any amount and back. So just feel into the hamstrings here. Also kind of the inseams of the legs a little bit. Forward and back. One more time. Maybe you want to stay, hang out for a little while at any height. Coming up now, let's bend the knees. Take the big toes with the middle and index finger and see if you can straighten any amount the legs. Here we are. So here's our balance. And what we're going to try to do then, I'm just going to move up a little here. We're going to try to roll it back again and then roll it forward and catch the balance. Let's see what happens. Taking it back and forward. I have to bend my knees on the way up to kind of catch it. You can try that as a little hack. Back and forward and one more time. Back and forward. Let's hold still and steady here. And option here to actually keep the legs right where they are and release the hands. So imagine you're that lotus again, floating on the pond, just feeling the sunlight entering your heart. Do flowers have hearts? I think they do. And then let's bring the soles of the feet together and just flutter that out a little bit. Beautiful. Coming to a cross-legged seat, and we'll close our practice together for today. So drawing the hands to the heart center. And let's take a big breath in and release those hands and sweep them up. So inhale. Hands meet overhead, acknowledging the love that holds everything in being. Drawing those hands to the forehead, to the third eye, acknowledging all of those helpers, those teachers and mentors on our path. Some we don't even know, but they're there. And then drawing the hands to the heart, bowing into the heart, and acknowledging each other. Thank you for coming and playing on the mat today with me. I look forward to meeting you in the next video. Namaste.